the 7th of December this year. So by the 7th of December, the first year of the CPD cycle expires. And you cannot go back. You cannot go back when you are in the second year to do things which should have been done in the first year. So if you click on portfolio, there are a lot of items listed that you need to make ready for the admin. So the question is, are we ready? Now, from today, that we have heard that it is experience that we get our portfolios ready, there is the need for us to put ourselves together, put our articles together, so that we can upload. At least we are from this time to the 7th of December. So there's a lot we can do within this frame of time. Now, if you attend the CPD trainings, be it demand or be it supply, the demand trainings are paid trainings, and the supply trainings are the free trainings. For example, earlier this year, just after the first term, NTC gave us a link from Commonwealth that we were to do some of the free trainings. Myself, I am a teacher. I did 3 of them. This vacation, before we came to 30, on the 22nd of June, another link was given, and they are courses from upskill. I have done 6 courses, and each of them takes 4 CPD points. So multiply what I did by 4. It means that I'm getting most of them. But the question is that you are not supposed to do only the supply courses. You are also supposed to do some of the demand courses. I know with this thing that I'm going to say, most teachers will scream. The paid trainings are the reasons why the professional development allowance was given. And so it is 1,200 CPD per year, 100 per month. So try as much as possible to get some of these courses to attend. So you will attend the CPD training, be free or paid. But at the end of the day, you need to build portfolio. If you don't build portfolio, you will not be able to renew your license. So let's see what goes. What then is professional development? They are activities engaged in by teachers to acquire or develop their competences for effective planning, delivery, and assessment of learning, of lessons with the aim of enhancing learners' learning activities. And so we attend all these courses, including the PLCs, the SBI, the DBIs, and the CBIs, all give us course to build our CPD point. It is true we need the point, but the most important thing is the knowledge that teachers have to acquire so that they can as well have more information in terms of their profession, and that is what makes us professional teachers. There are a lot of activities that teachers are supposed to go through, and each of these activities come with CPD points. So to get the required number of points as a teacher to renew your license is not difficult at all as we see it. The problem is that we don't take the pain to read the documents available to us. One, we have the CPD framework. The document is there. And so all these things are there. Now, some of the activities for professional development yourself professionally. Now, what are the typical goals of professional development? Individual reading, study groups, observation, coaching, mentoring of new educators by more experienced colleagues, and then team meetings to plan lessons, solve problems, and then improve upon your performance as a teacher. Let's now look at some of the CPD activities. We have insects. So as I've already said, we have the SBIs, the DBIs, and the LBIs. And I believe most of us received our points for the PLCs, for the insects we attended in our district. I have received mine. I don't know about you. Probably your district is still working on it for you to get yours. But for me, I received my 6 points for attending the PLC, that is the SBI, the DBI, and the CBI. So those of us who do not, who usually absent ourselves, let us understand and know that we are losing CPD. Now, when it comes to portfolio building, I've already spoken about that. Every teacher has to show skills and competencies in terms of work done over time. And so it is very, very important. I've already told you that these are the training categories. We have the mandatory training. Every teacher is supposed to at least go through or do at least 5 mandatory trainings a year. The question is, how many have you done? 2. We have a run or duty-based training, and you are supposed to attend at least 3 of that. And then we have the recommended trainings. You are also supposed to attend 3 of that. So let's ask ourselves, putting all that together is 9. So if you happen to do 3 mandatory courses and 5 mandatory courses, 2 points for each, making 10 points in a year. So if you happen to get some of the 4-point training, then you don't need more than 3 to get them. You can do 2 of the 4 and then do 1 of the 2-point credits, and then you are there. I'll talk more about it. So we have the rank or duty base, and then we have the recommended training. If we talk about the rank or duty base, what is your rank? And what course do you think you need as a teacher? The recommended base, the recommended training, maybe probably I'm a KG teacher, but I feel if I get skills and knowledge in terms of Jolly Phonics or the Saber trainings, I'll be able to handle my KG class well. So your head teacher or you yourself can decide to go for a recommended training, and you are supposed to do 3 of those. Now, we have the supply and the demand training courses. I've already said that the supply courses are courses from your employer, that is Ghana Education Service, associations, the unions, the donors, and other philanthropics or organizations. So, like I said, Commonwealth came up with one, and NTC gave us the link to answer those questions. There were a lot of courses like professional development, teaching in digital age, so many courses. And then this time they have also brought the upskill training. There are a lot of rank-based and the recommended trainings. So you look through the list of trainings, they are over 40. You select the one you feel you need at this point in time. You can do as many of them. I did 4, I don't know about you. And the moment you do it, you receive your certificate and your points are added in your portal. Now, the demand trainings are the trainings conducted by the service provider. So please, if any service provider comes points. With these ones, you don't need to go for, let me be careful with my words. Now, there are some courses that you do to get one CPD point, or there are some activities you need to do to get one CPD point. And so preparation of scheme of learning, all that you do per term, you get 1 point. Being an active member of a registered teacher union, okay, you also get 1 point. So anytime to go to those of us who have been running away from PLC present, you say, oh no, move into another, the presenters are getting more. So please, once you are in that committee of practice, there is a need for you to also learn the skill of presentation. When you do that, that is when you get most of the points. And so you can remain a participant, and you can always remain, you always get your 2 points. So in the PLCs, let's get ourselves involved. Let's try to read ahead of time. If your head teacher gives you a topic to handle during PLC, please don't hesitate. Take it in good faith and you will get more. So all the activities are the please one. Let's go to category D. Okay, wait. So here we have category D programs. Now in the category D programs, you get 4 CPD points for doing it. So you realize that there are a lot of things you can do to get the CPD points. That's why I said it is not too difficult to get the points. All you need is to understand to get the points. Do a bit of the supply, do a bit of the demand, perform the activities, and you are off to go. Let's look at category E. So the category D programs are 5-point programs. All these things are spelled out in the CPD framework. I've already told you there are copies out there. You can try to get one so that you take time to go through. Yes, now category E program. So that one, let's see how many points they get for category E. 5 points. So let's go to the next category. No, yes. You do these activities and you get 10 CPD points. Participating in a committee in developing policies and guidelines related to education in general. So all these creative artists, they go for exhibition, and then what do? They select their best works as part of the exhibition. All they want is for people to appraise their works. And so this same concept has also been borrowed into the teaching profession. Move on, please. So the question is, what is portfolio? A portfolio is a purposeful collection of students or teachers' work that tells the story of a teacher's efforts, progress, and achievement in a given area over a period of time. It is more than a folder stuffed with teachers' papers, progress reports, or related materials on the date of 2018. A teaching portfolio is a powerful, structured, and organized artifact of a teacher's work over time, which indicates the competencies and skills that the teacher has acquired. It is a snapshot of the teacher's teaching philosophy and his reflective practice. CAN-CAN 2018. The teaching portfolio concerns itself with the artifacts associated with the teaching and learning process. So portfolios generally include a course portfolio, a professional portfolio, or a teaching portfolio. So we are going to look at which of them teachers are supposed to build. Now, exactly what is in there, the scope of work, and how it should be over a period of time. Move on. It has to be selected. So only the materials should be selected. Only there are some required materials, and those are the only ones you are supposed to select for the portfolio. So what is the importance of portfolio? It gives the historical and professional development of the teacher. It opens up one's development on teaching to the outside world of the teaching profession. It gives evidence to one's development on the field of teaching. That provides document evidence of one's teaching connected to the specific and context of what is being taught. So mirrors the teacher's commitment and sacrifices to teaching. So now, GNAT, the National Teaching Council, wants to see how committed you are to your profession. Now, there is the need for the portfolios we are to build to be assessed. Why? Because I cannot tell for those who are due for promotion this year. But if it is still the aptitude test, then from 2023, the Ghana Education Service is not going to use the aptitude test anymore, but they are going to use the teacher's portfolio. compelled. You can study all night, bend the candlelight to study. You go for promotion, aptitude test, and you fail. But this one, GNAT says don't worry yourself. The class exercises, your scheme of learning, your lesson plan, the action research you have conducted, the reflective practice you have written, your reflective log, your report on core competencies, your report on extracurricular activities. Just put them together, get artifacts, get videos, get pictures, come and upload. I don't think this is a big deal. And you go and upload food in a book. You have failed. So just put the certificate there, do the right thing, and you are safe. So quickly, we may not at least 9 trainings. It could be more.
Sorry.
As a matter of fact, the points that you have to accrue according to your ranks, that is the minimum. You can go beyond. So if I am